Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to #BSB. Now before I jump into this video, give it a thumbs up because you know you're gonna like it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram @SincerelyRare. So in my last video, I gave you guys some tips, some things to think about for when you visit business school. In this video, I'm gonna update you guys on my current Gmat struggle. So let's jump right in. So a few videos ago, I talked about my Gmat journey. Well, I referred to it as my Gmat struggle journey, but anywho, toward the end of my video, I had told you guys what my next steps would be in preparation for my next test, that I would be purchasing a package from Optimus Prep. That was about 3 months ago. I want to say that was about 3 months ago, and I actually just finished my tutoring sessions with Optimus Prep about a week ago. And now, leading up to my test, I will continue using the self-study material that Optimus Prep has provided. Now, just a quick review on Optimus Prep, because I did promise you guys that I would do a review on them. I personally don't like the software. Maybe the company in general. I'll say the self-study material, while it is useful, it's not the best. I personally feel like for each section, verbal and quant, Magoosh is better for verbal and Target Test Prep is better for quant. Honestly, if I could turn back the hands of time, I would have just repurchased those two materials, those two platforms instead of getting a package with Optimus Prep. In terms of a tutor, my tutor was a pretty good tutor. He, on top of the strategies that I already knew, he definitely informed me of some new ones. I will say it was difficult in terms of like our sessions because he was not in person. So I do feel like there was a slight disconnect between the two of us. I personally feel like in tutoring is the best option for me, but unfortunately in this Gmat game, I cannot afford an in-person tutor. That's why I had to go the online route. If I would have opted to do an in-person tutor, that would have been $700 extra. That's damn near my rent, so I had to choose my living expenses over an in-person tutor. But yeah, another negative about Optimus Prep is that their online platform is trash. Like, it's really trash. I was spoiled with Manhattan Prep. Their software, their online platform, so smooth. The user experience is way better than Optimus Prep. So Optimus Prep, you need to step up your interface, user experience, the whole nine. Because while I was going through some of the self-study materials, I'll be going through the interactive lessons that they have, and like some stuff would be missing or like formatted wrong, and I'm just like, so am I supposed to figure this out or like what? And then also their customer service is not the best. I've emailed them multiple times about not having access codes for their practice tests. The fact that like I get it, you need an access code for each test, but up front, provide me with all the access codes. Why do I have to request the access code every time I want to take a test? That is not smart. That is not good user experience. And also, when I emailed them about malfunctions with their interactive lessons, I had never got a response, and it never got fixed. So yeah, definitely a lot of red flags on the online platform. But my test is in a couple weeks, so what I've been doing is taking into consideration the strategies that my tutor has given me. I've started making index cards. I have a deck of index cards that I've created while going through the interactive lessons on the Optimus Prep platform, and I've also been taking practice tests like every 2 weeks. My next practice test will be in a couple days. just so I can get one in before my final test. Now, being that my test is 2 weeks away, I do have a little anxiety. I do get a little like anxious and a little nervous just thinking about it. But the second time I took the Gmat, one thing I mastered was my test anxiety. So I'm gonna continue working on that, meditating, stretching, doing yoga, the whole 9, just so I can keep my nerves down. Because one thing I've noticed even while doing my practice test, my nerves and my anxiety kind of gets the best of me, like when a new problem pops up. It's like, crap, how do I answer this? And I start freaking out, but I have to remind myself to stay calm and work through the problem as best as possible. Once I hit 90 seconds, if I'm making like progress with solving the problem, keep going, continue solving the problem. But if not, move on, guess and move on. Like the last time I took a practice test a couple weeks ago, I ran out of time on both the verbal and the quant, because there were problems where I was like, if I spend a couple more seconds, I could really get this. But on the verbal, I had like 15 questions. I had 15 minutes and maybe 10 questions left, and one of them ended up being a passage. I was like, oh no, time to guess all this. And I ended up getting the last couple questions wrong. And then on the verbal side, same thing. I had 30 seconds to answer the last problem, and I know if I had a full 2 minutes, I could have got that problem right. So takeaways from that practice test: know when to guess and move on. Stop trying to the clock is not going to stop just because I think I know how to solve a problem. Again, guess and move on. Don't dwell on these problems even though you think you know it. And also, one thing I was trying to do on the verbal side is spend more time on the reading comp questions, was spend more time on the passage. And honestly, I have to do better at quick reading. That's definitely one of my weaker areas on the verbal side. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a solid increase on this test, because as some of you know, some of you don't know, I am applying to MLT this year. This is actually my second time applying to MLT, Management Leadership for Tomorrow, for the MBA prep program. I haven't done any videos on it yet, but once I catch you guys up on my school visits, the next thing I'll be jumping into is the MLT MBA prep application. And because I've done it twice, I'm just gonna sum up the application process in one video, and I will also be sharing a video I recorded after I got my rejection letter the first time. But yeah, in my last video I mentioned that I will have a surprise for you guys, and I have yet to tell you. But as I said earlier in this video, my official test is in a couple weeks. I'm pumped and nervous at the same time, and honestly, right now, so much is happening, and I feel like it couldn't be a better time for this test to come up, because right before my Gmat, I will be going on a yoga retreat. First time ever going on a retreat, and guess where it is? Just guess. Throw some names out there. My yoga retreat is in Antigua, the beautiful island of Antigua. And I cannot wait. Well, for one, I can't wait to get away because I love traveling and life is crazy right now. I'm about to be in between jobs. Well, leaving one job and transitioning to another after my vacation is over. My test is coming up. This is the perfect time for me to clear my head. That mindfulness meditation practice that I've been doing, really spend those couple days while I'm in Antigua to really unwind, kind of recenter myself, realign my chakras for my fellow yogis out there, and also get my life together. There's so much that I have, there's so many ideas that I have in my head. There's so many projects that I've started and really could put more thought into, just so I can take it to the next level. I'm gonna be doing a shitload of things while I'm on this retreat. this will be my time to, again, recenter myself, realign myself. I don't want to say rebrand, because I'm going to be the same Brie, but kind of rebuild myself, rebuild my focus, and really just enter into this next chapter of starting a new job and the new year coming up, really kind of getting things in line so I can hit the new year running. There's so many things that I want to do, so many projects that I want to share with y'all. This retreat is definitely a good move. It's something that I've needed for so long. Like, I love traveling, but I have yet to really, take a trip by myself and focus on myself. Going on trips and learning about different cultures and turning up and having fun is great. But I have yet to have a personal getaway, so I'm excited. I hope y'all excited for me. Send me your good vibes that my trip is a huge success in terms of my projects and my studying. Send me your good vibes for when I take my Gmat. Definitely gonna need those good vibes so that I can make sure I get a solid score at the end. And also, one thing I want to share with y'all, me mentioning Antigua is not just for the heck of it, Since I've turned 25, I've been to quite a few places, and traveling is definitely a chapter in my life that I'm not ready to close yet, and I want to share that with you. So be on the lookout for some more travel videos. I still will be creating #BSB videos because I am still en route to business school. That will not end. Even after I'm in business school, I plan to still create videos for you guys, create a plethora of content for business school, for travel, and any other topics that I might pick up along my YouTube journey. But yeah, the next time on my channel, you might see a travel video, you might see a #BSB video. Who knows? Just be on the lookout for something good. In the meantime, if you have any comments about my Gmat update, or if you have any recommendations about Antigua, if you've traveled there before, share it below in the comment box. Also, give this video a thumbs up because you liked it. And lastly, subscribe to my channel. But make sure when you subscribe to tap the bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. Till next time, bye guys!